earners hit by the alternative minimum tax. There are also more than $7 billion in new tax breaks for business. This bill does not say how the tax cuts will be paid for, as the cost of the war and the national debt continue to be big. 40 days before the election, a CBS News poll shows President Bush holding on to an 8-point lead over Senator Kerry nationally. More than half of voters polled say they believe the president usually says what he believes. On the other hand, 2 out of 3 believe Senator Kerry usually says what he thinks voters want to hear. Based on the record, which man, if either, is more likely to switch positions on an issue? CBS's Jim Axelrod looked into that and gives you the inside story.
If the polls are right, John Kerry's got some gaps to close in the next 6 weeks.
I'm going to fight every single day.
And none larger than the decisiveness gap. 75% of voters surveyed now see George Bush as decisive, compared to just 37% for Kerry. Those numbers suggest Mr. Bush has been successful reducing his opponent to 2 words: flip-flop.
In which direction would John Kerry lead?
Now, while Senator Kerry has certainly supplied some raw material for this characterization,
I actually did vote for the $87 billion before I voted against it.
the president is not without his own, shall we say, changes of mind. Everything from gay marriage to steel tariffs to the constantly shifting rationale for war in Iraq.
You can't distinguish between al-Qaeda and Saddam when you talk about the war on terror. Weapons of mass destruction.
The world will be better off with a free Iraq.
So why, when it comes to charges of flip-flopping, is President Bush all Teflon and Senator Kerry all Velcro? Well, it's not just what they're saying. It's how they're saying it.
Bush expresses his opinion with less than 7 words.
As Democratic consultant Harrison Hickman points out, George Bush knows how to cut through.
He was our enemy.
Perhaps his challenger is still working on that.
He actually says to Americans that if there were no imminent threat, no weapons of mass destruction, no connection to al-Qaeda, all of which have been proven to be true.
George Bush's decisiveness in the form of his way of expression is a perfect candidacy for the fast food age. Whereas Kerry is more like a long dinner party.
Which means John Kerry may have to make some changes if he's going to satisfy enough appetites to win. Jim Axelrod, CBS News, Philadelphia.
There's a new sign tonight that the economic recovery may be weakening some. After rising steadily for more than a year, the index of leading indicators has now fallen for 3 straight months. That news helped to send stock prices lower today. The Dow lost 70 points, the NASDAQ gained a fraction. Straight ahead on the CBS Evening News, Social Security. Do the presidential candidates have a plan? CBS's election series, What Does It Mean to You?, is next.
Oh, Capital One.
Check your mail for the Capital One No Hassle Island giveaway. Look inside and see if you've instantly won your own private island or one of hundreds of island getaways.
What's in your wallet?
Hidden Valley Ranch is coming to Chicago asking folks, how should ranch dressing taste?
Creamy, thick, that's what it's supposed to taste like.
Hidden Valley is the original.
This is the real deal.
Really tastes good.
Hidden Valley Ranch, the way ranch is supposed to taste.
In the mood for something different? How about Levitra? Ask your doctor if Levitra's right for you. It's the best way to experience that difference.
Ask about a free sample. Ask about Levitra. Levitra, when it counts.
A clinical study has shown that Cheerios, made with all natural whole grain oats added to a low-fat diet, can actually help reduce cholesterol. Just think of them as little life preservers. Certified by the American Heart Association.
The LL Bean reversible down vest can make you comfortable in a lot of ways, including the price. It's one of many fresh looks and great prices you'll find in our catalog. Because the best values come direct from Freeport, Maine.
Wake up to the new small-size Folgers Aroma Seal canister. Wake up to fresh coffee aroma every morning. So even the sleepiest can, well, wake up. The Folgers Aroma Seal, now in small size.
With Celebrex, I will play the long version.
Ask your doctor if Celebrex is right for you, or call 1-888-CELEBREX.
Got gas, pressure, bloating? Tums doesn't treat gas, neither does Pepto-Bismol. To treat gas, use Gas-X for fast, powerful relief.
Popcorn?
Gas-X beats the bloat, and acids don't.
A lot of American workers, middle-aged and young alike, are worried about Social Security, whether it will be there when they retire. In our CBS News poll, voters show more confidence in Senator Kerry to preserve Social Security than they do in President Bush. CBS's Cynthia Bowers tells you what each man would and would not do about the program. In the Out America election series, What Does It Mean to You?
You might not expect Social Security to be a hot topic on a college campus, but then you haven't met Ann Eliason.
I am a 20-year-old who's interested in Social Security.
So why is this an issue for you?
Research has shown that Social Security isn't going to be there by the time my generation gets to need it.
Eliason has done her homework, literally. While preparing for a debate on Social Security, she found something that hits home every time she looks at her pay stub.
I'm putting money into something that I'm not going to see.
And every time she listens to the presidential campaign.
I would really like if one of the candidates could express a little bit more what they would want to do reform-wise.
Experts agree some kind of reform is needed because while the system is currently running a surplus, in just 4 years, the first of the enormous baby boomer generation starts hitting retirement age, and that could break the Social Security system.
We have to make hard choices, no matter which way we go. There are going to have to be some unpleasant political options, and neither candidate is addressing those options.
Ever since Franklin Roosevelt signed it into law in 1935, Social Security has been considered the third rail of American politics, and the candidates know it.
If you're on Social Security today, nothing's going to change.
I will never cut your benefits, and I will never raise the retirement age.
John Kerry believes the key to fixing Social Security is to first fix the economy and attack the federal deficit, making more tax money available to meet the looming demand.
With very minor changes, with a strong economy, the next generation will have Social Security. I will never privatize Social Security.
President Bush is calling for changes that would allow younger workers to divert a portion of their payroll taxes into private investment accounts.
An account they call their own, an account that'll help Social Security make the promise, an account government cannot take away.
Despite a lack of specifics and skepticism from critics, Eliason says she prefers President Bush's proposal.
He at least has admitted that he sees some sort of reform needs to be taken place and it needs to be done soon.
As she prepares to enter the workforce full-time, she says she has more faith in her own promise than a government promise that may never pan out. Cynthia Bowers, CBS News, Peoria, Illinois.
A federal health panel today endorsed a recommendation that every newborn in this country undergo genetic screening for 30 life-threatening diseases. The panel said the screening for inherited diseases using a single drop of blood could save thousands of babies each year. Still to come on the CBS Evening News, given up for dead. There was little or nothing left of their plane, but 2 people survived and found their way out of the wilderness. Their incredible story next.
Some talk about fair and balanced coverage, but only CBS News is doing something about it. What does it mean to you? Both sides of key issues on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Oh, Capital One.
Check your mail for the Capital One No Hassle Island giveaway. Look inside and see if you've instantly won your own private island or one of hundreds of island getaways.
What's in your wallet?
You know about Allegra.
But you're about to see something